Hey guys, XJ9 here, and today's going to be a thieving guide on how to get 120 and 200 mil thieving. So this isn't for people to get, getting to 99 thieving. Is when you already have 99. I will say that if you're not 99 thieving, I will highly recommend doing safe cracking to get the trim requirement for the Master Thief lockpick and the stethoscope in your tool belt. And so besides that, let's just get into the requirements of what we're doing. So first off is you're going to need the Sticky Fingers Archaeology Relic, which is 84 Archaeology. And this will essentially double the rate of how much you can pickpocket, so it's very important to have that. Hard Ardoon Diary completed for Thieving Success Chance. And the important part is either a Tier 4 5 finger discount aura or a Tier 5. Either works. Tier 5 is more luxury because you'll have half the purge rate, but Tier 4 will do just fine, and with the setup we're doing, your purge rate drainage shouldn't be an issue at all. So, what else? So, let's just talk about the gear fast. So, because this setup is for people who just want maximum AFK and they don't own that Black Iblis outfit. So, Dragon Rider helmet, Dragon Rider body, Dragon Rider chaps, Dragon Rider boots, and exoskeleton bracers. The bracers are important because they function as a gloves of silence as long as you have 75 thieving and 75 hunter. So just wearing them is fine. Exoskeleton set doesn't actually increase your success chance. It just makes it so if you get caught, you have a chance not to get stunned. So it doesn't actually help your thieving success chance. I will also say that instead of Dragon Rider boots, you can wear Silverhawk boots if you're not 200 mil or 120 agility or whatnot. That's a very good option. But for the sake of the video, I will just be wearing my Dragon Rider boots. Again, I highly recommend honestly wearing Silverhawk boots instead because this is a very good skill to train your agility with Silverhawk boots. And I'm wearing a Dragon Rider cape. If you do not have a Dragon Rider cape, I highly recommend wearing a Souls cape from the Memory of Nomad fight. Any tier is the same per bonus, so +6 is very good. The Thieving cape isn't useful here as all it does is note items and it's all seed, so it doesn't actually help at all. Grace Elves is very important to have the prayer drain rate of light form, which is what we're going to be using. So you need light form, which is the Saren prayer. So make sure you have that on your quick prayer. And a Reaver's Ring. This is just for the maximum prayer bonus. We're not using Luck of the Dwarves because the loot isn't really good here at all, and I don't really care, honestly. And any of the Rex Matriarch's rings will give you a +5 prayer bonus. So these are the best rings. If you do not have any of these rings, you can just look at the wiki about like what the best ring is. I'm not sure if Luck of the Dwarves gives a prayer bonus, but this is the best prayer bonus, so that's why we're opting for a Reaver's Ring. A Grasping Rune pouch is honestly highly recommended because it saves 4 inventory slots because it contains the runes we need to cast Crystal Mask. So highly recommend just getting this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It also gives a prayer bonus. A Scripture Jazz is just because the prayer bonus is +5. A better prayer bonus is the Bic book. You don't need to use pages. And if you want components, use a Brooch of the Gods, which spawns little sprites that you can click for components. And yeah, it's very much like Jazz is better if you just do not care and just want a maximum AFK. And if you don't have a book of Jazz for some reason, like or any God Wars 3 book, just buy like an Illuminated God book or something, which is like 200k if you make it. And my main and offhand, okay, so listen, this is very important. They're tier 95, okay, but just buy the tier 85 version. The tier 85 version of these weapons, which if we go quickly, what's the name of them, guys? They're called the Dark Ice Shard and Dark Sliver of Ling. They give the same +9 prayer bonus that the tier 95 do. So just wear the tier 85 and you can augment either or both to have a Wise 4 perk. And it's just a nice bonus. And the prayer bonus for +9 for a total of 18 is huge. And if you cannot get, like, I don't know, these for some reason, like the tier 85 version, a Drygor Mace main hand will also give you a +9 prayer bonus. The Drygor offhand will not give you a +9, so don't wear a Drygor offhand. It does not give a prayer bonus. And our inventory setup is going to be 2 doses of Restore for the 2 Magpie pouches we're going to be bringing. They don't last that long, so I highly recommend maybe having the Totem of Summoning at Anachronia for plus 18 minutes duration, which is huge for Magpie pouches. An Ancient Elven Ritual Shard, which is, if you do this like semi-optimally, as in use it every 6 to 7 minutes, even 8 minutes, you should never run out of prayer with this setup. A Memory Shard is from the Memorial to Gothics. This is very optional. You don't get too many of them, honestly. And they're just used to make... honestly, I think the best thing to make here is the Porns. So, if you don't have this Prestige perk from the Memorial to Gothics, don't worry about it. It's not that important. You'll also save an inventory slot. Torso Sticks are, again, optional. If you want to max out your gains, you can put this on a keybind and light them while you're pickpocketing, just for 2% more base experience. Again, it's optional. If you don't want to bother using Torso Sticks, just don't bring it, and it'll make your life easier if you don't like inventory management. A Sand Seed, you get this from pickpocketing, so you won't have this at first, but once you pickpocket a little bit, you'll have so many. Like, by the time you get 200 mil thieving, you'll have, like, literally, like, 600 plus. So, every time you load your preset, you just click on here, it takes up the slot, and you arrive at the place you need to go. And a Super Per Renewal Potion, 6 doses. All this is for is, in case you're not paying attention, and... To just make up your, like, you know, same 100 prayer. I'm like, oh my god, I've been slacking off my Ancient Elven Shard. Just drink it. You'll be good for 6 minutes. You'll probably go all the way back to full. So it's just a nice little breather. If you are on top of your game with Ancient Elven Ritual Shard, you don't need to bring this. So just saying, this is just like in case of emergencies. So let's sort of set up on like what I'm going to do. So let's say I have a tier 4 5-finger discount Auron. So the tier 4 one, not tier 5. If you have tier 4, you're going to be bringing Magpie pouches. If you have tier 5, you bring Holy Scarab pouches, okay? So Holy Scarab is just 50% less prayer drain, so it's a lot more AFK. But again, with this setup, it's actually not a big deal. So we are going to summon a Magpie, and it's going to be extended by 16 minutes, so 48 minutes. We can reload the preset that have the Magpie pouch in our inventory, and we're going to use our Sand Seed, and we're going to teleport. And if you look at the world map, this place is literally just north of the Lodestone, a bit east-ish, just, you know, west of the main train arena, just around here. And we're going to go and find this Equix Knight. And we're on World 84, and people pop, look how many people are here. They pop pull scores all the time. So it's very important to be on a world like this, because you'll get 10%, look, pull score right there, 2% more XP. This is huge. So if people are popping pull scores, 10% more XP. So we're going to put on our light form. And we have our hotkey ER. So Ritual Shard, Crystal Mass, and click. And there you go. We're pickpocketing. And I'm not getting XP drops because I'm already 200 mil. But it's just to demonstrate what to do. And you can literally AFK. So the Ritual Shard's on cooldown for 5 minutes. You can literally use this at the 6-minute mark and you'll be absolutely fine. How I like to do thieving and how I did it was I was doing something else, like playing a game. Like, say I was playing League of Legends, guys. Everyone plays League of Legends. You play League of Legends, and let's just pretend it's on this monitor. Okay, I died. I'm feeding him 0-5. Okay, I do ER, and that's all you just go back. You just do it blindly. Like, you know, you die like once every like 2 or 5 minutes, right? So you just click ER every 2 to 5 minutes, and you don't need to even pay attention to the ritual. Like, don't stress over like, okay, I got to do this at 4 more minutes or 3 more minutes. Don't worry about it. Even like, oh, 3 more seconds. Just don't worry about it, because even if you slack off a little bit, that's where the Super Perverdual comes in. And again, by the time this comes off cooldown, you should be around 730 to 780 prayer, depending on your bonuses. But we have so much prayer bonus. Again, like, look how slow this is draining. This is nothing. Like, it almost feels like I have a Holy Scarab, but I don't. Imagine if I had a Holy Scarab. So, all you need to do when you're thieving is just keep on clicking ER. If you have torso sticks, just light those from the keybind so you don't cancel your pickpocketing. And that's literally it. And again, if you have a tier 5 legendary 5-finger discount aura, you definitely do not need a renewal potion, and you can just pickpocket and use a ritual shard and just have maximum luxury. So again, as long as you have all these bonuses, like the Ardoon Cape 3, so Hard Diary done, and the exoskeleton gloves, you are absolutely fine. You should not be failing with a tier 4 aura and a magpie. Okay, and I mean that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna read my notes fast to make sure I did everything. Um, oh, the one other thing is, oh look, we got a seed already, so that's for our preset. Is if you ever get a blue seed, it's worthless. It's like 5k, so just drop it. The only thing it does is take up inventory space because, with all the seeds this guy drops, our inventory will probably be 1 or 2 slots away from being full. And the only things that can take up your inventory spots are the Supreme Growth Potions, Universal, which is good. Do not drop those. Or the Blue Sand Seeds. The Blue Sand Seeds, again, are like 6k each. Just drop them. They're very rare to get, so just don't worry about it. Okay? And, I mean, honestly, that's pretty much it. So, again, if you have any questions about, like, oh, why is my XP rate garbage? Why is my prayer? Why am I failing? Just leave a comment and I'll answer it because, I mean, as long as you give it detail, again, everything I said is all you need. So, again, like, oh, like, I love skills like this too because, like, look, Crystal Masses, 2 minutes left. Just click ER again. Oh, I get the AFK for 5 minutes. I can go make a sandwich fast. You know, like, this is such an easy skill. It's, like, insane. And again, I probably do highly recommend the Weird Supper Rock Beat. So, that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave it short and sweet. I hope you like the guide. And, yeah. Bye.